Okay, so I'm going to go through a quick vectors example whereby I have a vertical force of 5 newtons going upwards and a horizontal force of 3 newtons. And say I want to find out what the magnitude of the resultant force of these two forces combined would be, and also what the angle of this resultant force would be. So I've drawn our two forces here. So I think it's easier to sort of draw in the resultant force to sort of visualise what we're doing. So in this case, with these two forces, our resultant force would be moving in that direction. So I think in the case of sort of working this out, it's a lot easier if we redraw on our horizontal force here. So if I rub this out, so what we're trying to find out here is the length of this new vector and the angle theta here. So in terms of finding the length of this side, we can use Pythagoras' theorem, where a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So in this case, a is 5, b is 3, and then we are going to find x. So in this case, 5 squared plus 3 squared square rooted equals x, which when you put into a calculator you will find to be 5.83, so that would be newtons. So that is the first part of our question answered. If I then want to find the angle, we want to use SOHCAHTOA. So in this case we have 5 is the adjacent angle, 3 is the opposite. So I just want to use the inverse of tan. Tan is TOA, which is opposite over adjacent. In this case would be 3 over 5. Again, you just want to put this into your calculator and you will find that the answer is 30.96, which if we do to one decimal place is 31.0 degrees. So that has solved the question. So we know that the magnitude is 3.85 newtons and the angle is 31 degrees.